Hey, what's going on, guys? CJ here, and today I got a pure Slifer deck. And yeah, this is some of these cards are obviously from the structure deck, but I think I got a few in here that's not from structure deck. I had them lying around. So yeah, this is a pure Slifer Sky Dragon, and obviously we're running 3 Slifer Sky Dragon. Honestly, out of the 3 Egyptian God cards, I like Ra for some odd reason. I don't know why. I just like him. But Slifer is really good. Gains 1,000 attack for every card in your hand. It's a really good floodgate because it makes your opponent monsters loses 2,000 attack points on the field, and then once their attack is reduced to 0, it's automatically destroyed. So yeah, I think the Slifer is the strongest one out of the 3, and then the second strongest, I'm guessing, is Obelisk, since he does a field wipe, and Ra is obviously the weakest, but you know, Ra is still my favorite. Alright, moving on is to, I'm pretty much running 5 Breaker, running 3 of the normal little breaker, and then 2 of the bigger breaker. So pretty much 5 breaker. The bigger one gains like 2 counters, 3 counters if it's pendulum summon, but there's no pendulums in this card, so no way possible to pendulum summon him. Well, anyways, so 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 ways to, or 7 counters to destroy spells and trap cards. So yeah, basically running 5 breaker. Next, this is kind of weird, but I'm running 2 of him. So that way I can activate a trap card in my hand, mainly Reckless Greed, so it'd be essentially me activating Pot of Greed. So all I gotta do is tribute him to summon the breaker or Slifer, and then boom. And if I have Reckless in my hand, draw 2. Even better if I have Slifer in my hand, he'll gain an extra 2,000. I mean, he'll lose 1, then gain 2. So yeah, just, you know, summon him, wait a turn, tribute him for the bigger breaker if I have him, and then boom, yeah. Next, I'm running 3 Reactor Slime. This is really good because it gets you 2 tokens on the field. And then not only that, you can, during the battle phase, you can tribute this card to set 1 Metal React Slime from your deck or graveyard. And it can be activated that turn. So that's why I'm running 3. I was going to run 3 of this and 2 of the trap card, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, it's really, really good for more bodies out in the field. And speaking of more bodies, I'm running 2 Scapegoats for more bodies on the field for tribute. Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm running Scapegoat. Alright, for the spell cards, I'm running 3 Pot of Advice. I was watching a video of someone, I don't remember who, it was Dualogs, and he said this card was banned. And that video was like years ago. At the time, Pot of Advice was banned. But you know, I double checked to make sure this was off the ban list, and it is. So yeah, 3 Pot of Advice. Target 5 monster, shuffle in your deck, and draw 2. So if Slifer is somehow in your graveyard, you just get to revive it back. Or not revive it, recycle it back in your deck. And you get 2 extra cards. Next, for some of my stalling card, I'm running 2 swords. That way I can stall for 3 turns. Then I'm running 1 Harpy's Feather Duster for the spell and trap removal. I was gonna throw in a Raigeki. I forgot I have extra copies of Raigeki. But anyways, infant cards, I'm only running 1 because I only have 1 copy, and 1 is actually really good. It doesn't matter if you do or don't have it on a field, but it's a lot better if you have it because there is no hand size limit. So you can be holding 8 cards in your hand. Slifer would have 8,000. If you have 9 cards in your hand, 9,000. If you have 10 cards in your hand, Slifer's attack would be 10,000. 10,000. So yeah, that's why I'm only running one copy. You can run two, you can run three. I feel one is more better. You don't necessarily need more than one. And then, for more draw power, I'm running Supply Squad. Just one copy is fine. You don't need two or three. I was originally running two, but one copy is fine because you do have a lot of draw power, and then Supply Squad is just, extra there. And plus you have Pot of Avarice, Reckless Greed. So one Supply Squad is really good. And then two of the Monarch, March of the Monarchs, tribute summoned monsters cannot be destroyed by card effect, and it cannot be targeted. So that is Slifer and the Bigger Breaker. But the Bigger Breaker doesn't really matter. It's Slifer that matter. Since you're going to tribute Slifer out, boom, he's pretty much immune. And then 3 copies of Thunder Attack Force. So with this spell card, this beautiful, amazing spell card, if you control Slifer to Sky Dragon, you can destroy all monsters, I think only in attack mode your opponent controls. Yep, destroy as many face-up monsters your opponent control as possible. Alright, and if you activate that card during your main phase, you get to draw cards equal to the number of monsters you destroyed. Also, it's a speed spell 4, so your opponent can't activate anything in response of this. So yeah, really, really good. So yeah, running 3.
Delivery.
3 copies of Soul Crossing. This spell card is pretty much like that one Monarch spell card where you tribute your opponent monsters as well, or just your opponent. But this one's better because after you resolve this, you tribute your opponent monsters, and then you summon a Divine Beast. But for the rest of the turn, you can only activate 1 card or effect, and it's not counting this. So yeah, only 3 Soul Crossing. I was gonna run the Monarch spell card, but I feel like this one's a lot better and stronger because you get to tribute your opponent monster immediately after this card resolve. Alright, that's it for your spells. Moving on for your trap, I'm running 3 Reckless Greed. It's pretty much like Pot of Greed, just weaker. Your next 2 draw phases skip. But yeah, it's just 2 cards that you probably really need. Then I'm running 2 Golden Apples. More body on the field, and it recovers some of your life points that you took. So if you have, say, your full 8,000, your opponent attacks for 4,000, you activate this, the token gains 4,000 attack, and you regain 4,000 life points. So yeah, free body on the field. And more free bodies, I'm running 3 Metal Reflex Slime. Just more bodies on the field. I'm not running the fusions because I am running Monarch cards and I can't have extra deck monsters. So that's why I'm not running the fusions. If I wasn't and I had the fusion for the Egyptian God Slime, definitely would run it. And then I would run that rank 10s engine, or rank 10 trains and stuff. But since I'm running Monarch's card, I don't have extra deck. So yeah, I'm just using these for bodies. And then I think, in my personal opinion, the best support for gods, Ultimate Divine Beast. Because when your opponent declares an attack, you get to discard 1 spell or trap card, then target divine monster in your graveyard, special summon it. I think Raw is the only one you can't target, so it's only Obelisk and Slifer. And then special summon in defensive mode, and then change the attack target to that monster. And then during the end phase, if you control Divine Beast, you destroy all face-up card on your opponent field that activated their effect, if it's still on the field, obviously. So if your opponent have tankies, and if your opponent's playing Drytrons or Melfi Tri Brigade or any version of Tri Brigade or Shadals or whatever, and you still have cards face up in the field that's been activated that turn, all of them will be destroyed thanks to this trap card. So yeah, really good trap card. like I said, in my opinion, I feel like this is the best God support ever. Second to Soul Crossing and Thunder Force Attack for Slifer and then Fist of Fate for Obelisk. But yeah, this is the best support for gods. And lastly, another Monarch card. If there's no cards in your extra deck, and you control a monster that has been tribute summoned, negate the effect of all face-up monster on the field whose just negate all monsters effect on the field except the ones that have been tributed. Kind of risky, kind of not, because I think the Makira, once he leaves the field, his effect activates in a graveyard. I'm not 100% sure, but still, you really don't need your monster's effect. You just need bodies in the field so you can tribute them out for Slifer. And that's the best part. Once you have Slifer that's been tributed out, plus this trap card, plus the spell card, yeah, you're all set. All you gotta do is have infinite cards and just draw a crap ton of cards, and then boom, just beef up your Slifer and just attack for game pretty much. So yeah, I'm just running 2. And that's the pure Slifer deck. Honestly, it's I like this build, not gonna lie. I was just looking at it and I'm like, yes, I'm very proud of this build. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do a pure Obelisk deck. However, I only have 1 copy of Obelisk the Tormentor, so if I can find more of the Egyptian god Obelisk, I would most likely definitely build a Obelisk deck. Pure Obelisk deck. I'll probably not run any Monarch cards. I'll probably just run extra deck cards as well. Because I feel like Obelisk is more of a beater guy, you know, bringing out bodies to run over my opponent. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, just like, subscribe. I do a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Call of Duty. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.